This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Game on Boys, Books 1 to 4, by Kate Cullen. Chapter 1, Bottoms at School. I'm going to tell you something really weird. I mean, super weird. You're going to think I'm really stupid. In fact, you'll probably think I'm a real dork. My sister does, and I know, because she's always telling me of that unnecessary fact. She says I win the award for the world's greatest dork. Isn't she nice? And she says that book, The Dork Diaries, was so written about me. Last time I checked, I wasn't a girl called Nikki, so I don't know what she's talking about. This is what my sister thinks I look like. But this is what I really look like. Okay, so maybe that's just my avatar, but I look a lot like my avatar. Well, I've got the same hair color anyway, sort of. Maybe I'm not as muscly as my avatar, though. Yet? Anyways, the truth is, I love going to school. No, I'm not kidding, if that's what you just thought to yourself. My name is Ryan, and I go to the greatest school in the whole world, and I have the best teacher in the whole school. Mr. Higginbottom is his name. That's right, Higginbottom. Can you believe it? When he walked into the classroom on the first day of term, he wrote it on the blackboard and said, "Okay, everyone, that's right, my name is Bottom. Higginbottom, to be precise. Let's all get it over with, say it out loud, and then we can have a big laugh and get back to learning stuff. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Come on, everybody, let's shout it out. Bottom." We all burst into laughter, and from that day on, he has been the coolest teacher ever. It's a pity about his name, though, but he lets us call him Mr. H, so it's not so embarrassing all the time. My big sister thinks I'm weird because I love going to school so much. She doesn't understand, though, because she's just a stinky girl who's always glued to her phone and making cheesy photos and sending them to her friends on Snapchat. What do girls know anyway? All they ever think about is cutesy, pukey makeup and revoltingly bizarre dolls that go to monster schools. Bats dolls, I call them, with their oversized heads, puffy lips, and only half a leg. Actually, I think Bratz dolls have gone out of fashion because they were originally mom's dolls from the olden days, but my sister still plays with them in secret. Loom Band Lisa, which is what Dad calls her, because she was obsessed with loom bands when they were in fashion, is 12 going on 18. Well, she thinks she is anyway, by the way she dresses. I guess she is kind of pretty in a fake sort of way. I can't believe I just said that, but just ask her, she'll tell you how gorgeous she is. My mom thinks it's wonderful that I love school, and she's forever skiting, that means bragging, to her friends how well I do. She says she can't believe the change in me because I used to hate school in first grade. I still remember screaming like a fire engine with tears rolling down my face and snot pouring out of my nose, clinging onto her chubby legs as she tried to leave. Yuck! I can't believe I used to be such a baby. How embarrassing is that? But now that I'm in 5th grade, there's no way I would miss a day of school. No way. And there's no way I would let snot pour out of my nose either, not in front of anyone anyway. To miss a day at school would mean risking going to one of the best places on earth. Well, maybe it's not the best place. Zone 10 might be a little bit better. And this one time when we went on holidays to visit my pop, I went to another place called Football Hero World. All the games were interactive and linked up to gigantic computer screens. You even got to see yourself being a TV presenter on a footy show on a big screen. It was awesome. Dad said I did a better job than Al Michaels and Emmitt Smith put together, and Mom said I was better looking than Tom Brady. I don't know what they were going on about, but it was a pretty cool place. Actually, it could even be better than Zone 10. But I probably won't get to go again as Pop died and went to this other cool place called Heaven where our dog lives. Our dog Pugsley went to heaven because he got bitten by a green ant and died. Mom said he just got old and sick, but Dad reckons he was riddled with green ant bites from rolling on the front lawn, and and they suck.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.